They're bad. Sorry, the last live stream uh, just ended on its own. Um, Daniel, what's up? Thanks for joining again, dude. The last live stream ended on its own. When we were playing that word game, it sometimes like it heats. It sounds so weird, but it heats my phone up because it's it's just a long story. But then it just sometimes will just completely just click out of the live stream, even if I'm like right in the middle of it, and just completely close it out. That's exactly what happened. It's like I can't even get back into it. I tried. That sucks. I came inside now because the bugs are so bad. The bugs are so bad. The beetles are insane. They're everywhere out there. They're just like hitting against the bug thing, the zapper. I didn't want that live stream to end. I was just gonna play a little bit more of the word game, and then I was gonna start guess what I'm thinking of, and then it just kicked me out because that live stream is going really well. There's a lot of new people coming in to it. I'm sure there's going to be again. Most likely. Well, hopefully. Just be flipping through my papers. Just be flipping through my papers. What's up, everyone? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hello. Ski. Welcome. Thank you for joining. How are you? If you guys are digging the vibe of this live, please hit subscribe, of course. It's greatly appreciated. Please double tap your screens to like this live stream. Thank you so much. Hello, Lands. Welcome. How are you? Thank you for joining. I changed my clothes, yes. I didn't mean for that last live stream to end, though. YouTube just closed it out on its own. When I'm playing that word game, sometimes that happens. And it did. Thank you for liking and subscribing, Lancet. Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, if water is wet, does that mean fish are always showering? That's funny. Jake, what's up? Do I ever play the guitar? Yeah, I try to sometimes. I play the handpan too. But I can play handpan better than I can play guitar. I really can't play guitar that well. I can just do like, nothing's actually tuned. I don't think it is, but I do like really stupid stuff with the guitar. Welcome to the live stream. Actually, it's it's pretty tuned. It's not too bad at all. Usually it's on my stuff. The more often I play it, obviously the more tuned it's going to be. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining. How are you? Please double tap your screens to like this live stream. Yes, thank you, Sherry. And welcome, Sherry. Roselle, welcome back. How are you? Thank you for joining. If you guys are digging the vibe of this live, please hit subscribe, of course. Please double tap your screens to like this live stream. Thank you. I don't know what that means, Jake. I was gonna say, fine always, thanks. Awesome. Well, thank you for joining again, Roselle. Oh man, my neck. Oof. Sorry, that's stupid crap. I don't need to answer anything that you said. Bye. Thanks for getting annoying. Another couple bite the dust. Boom, 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 boom. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Bye, Felicia. You ever hear that expression, Sherry? People say, bye, bye, Felicia. That's what I think. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia is like one of my favorite things to say. Bye, Felicia. Felicia. All right. Let's play some Guess What I'm Thinking Of. It's Friday night. And the moon is bright. TGIF. 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 Girl, please. I'm the macaroni with the cheese. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, before we do it, hold on. Before we do that, we should I'm glad that you like that. BTR, welcome. I like that kind of style of playing. The beauty of this instrument is the lighter you play it, the more beautiful it sounds. You know? Yeah, it's a handpan. I like that off-key thing. This wasn't supposed to turn into that though. I was trying to think of something I could play to accompany another one. That's on the handpan, but then I just started playing it. But that's fun. The person asking me about the guitars what kicked everything off. Blame them. It's all their fault. Yeah, I've had the handpan almost a full year now. It's going on a full year next month. I know that because I'm about to pay it off. Oh my God, I hope you feel better, Sherry. That sounds horrible. Pneumonia at this time of the year. Hello, Jake. Welcome. How are you? Thanks for joining. Please double tap your screens to like this live stream, folks. Dig in the vibe of this live. Please hit subscribe. Guess what country I'm thinking of. Go. Guess what country I am thinking of. Go. Guess what country I am thinking of, folks. Guess what country I'm thinking of. Playing guess what I'm thinking of. Digging the vibe of this live, please hit subscribe, of course. Germany, no. Great guess. Africa. Nope, not Germany. BTR, welcome. Jake, welcome. Sweden, no. Very close, though, Sherry. Sweden is very close. Not Russia. All great guesses so far, folks. Excellent. Denmark, no. China, no. Denmark is close to this country as well. I think. I think, yeah. Norway, no. This country is close to Norway as well. Finland, ding, 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 is correct. Finland is correct. Great job, BTR. All right. Great job. Guess what animal I am thinking of? Go. Guess what animal I am thinking of, folks. Great job, everyone. BTR. Great job. Sweden. The country was Finland. BTR got it first. And then Jake, follow up. We're on to the next round, folks. Guess what animal I'm thinking of? Go. Guess what animal I am thinking of? A rhino, no. Panda, no. A hippo, no. A poison dart frog, no. I'll give you guys a clue. This is considered a farm animal. That's a huge clue, I think. Poison dart frog is a great guess. Those things are insane. And so difficult. Pig is correct. Ding, 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 ding. Sherry got it. Sherry. A pig. Oink, oink. Horse is a great guess. Cow's a great guess. Pig is the correct answer. Sherry got it first. All right. Guess what fruit I'm thinking of? Go. Guess what fruit I'm thinking of? Go. I'm doing well, Mary. How are you? Thank you for joining. Welcome. We're playing Guess What I'm Thinking Of. Guess what fruit I am thinking of, folks. I'm doing well. How are you? Kiwi, no. Great guess. Look at that. Kiwi. Both in a row. Nope. Not kiwi. A banana, no. Mango, no. Strawberries are correct. BTR got it. Ding, 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 ding. BTR got it. Strawberry is correct. Great job. All great guesses. All right, folks, we're going to play into the next round. Please stick around. If you're digging the vibe of this live, please hit subscribe while you're staying in my bed. Mango. Yippee! There we go. All right. We're going to move on to the next round. And guess what musical instrument I'm thinking of? Go. A guitar? No. Close. A flute? No. Cowbell? No. A fiddle? No. A harp? No. Electrical guitar? No. Still close. And great job with the clue, random. Ukulele? No. Great guess. A violin? No. Ukulele is a great guess too. That's very close. Random is catching on to the clues. Kevin is not. Clarinet, no. A banjo, BTR got it. BTR got it. Banjo is correct. BTR's on a, must be butter because BTR's on a roll. All right. Great job. Let's go with that doesn't make any sense. Oh, I see what you're saying, random. Thanks. All right. Let's do. Screw it. Guess what vegetable I'm thinking of? Go. Guess what vegetable I'm thinking of? Go. Carrots, no. Broccoli. Ding, 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 ding. Random got it. Random got it. Broccoli's correct. Dang, you guys are good. Broccoli was correct. A U.S. state? Oh, come on. That's... All right. All right. Hey, what's up? Rick, welcome back. Guess what U.S. state I'm thinking of? Go. Guess what U.S. state I'm thinking of? Go. I'm not looking at you like anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Tennessee, no. California, no. Minnesota, no. Toronto, no. Arizona, no. Texas, no. Guess what U.S. state I'm thinking of? I'm not giving any clues on this one. New Mexico, no. Ohio, no. California, no. New York, no. Oregon, no. No one's gotten it yet. Indiana, no. New Jersey, no. Orlando, no. That's not a state. Kentucky, no. Mark, I don't know what you're talking about. Alabama, no. Washington, no. Georgia, no. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Don't be weird. Seattle, no. That's not a state. Rhode Island, no. London, no. That's a city. It's a state. U.S. state, folks. A U.S. state. No one's gotten it yet. Virginia, no. Sweet Virginia. You don't need to apologize, Kevin. You're fine. I was just letting you know that's a city, not a state. Delaware, no. Your state. Mississippi, no. California, no. Las Vegas, no. That's a city. People can help out Kevin by guessing the state of the city that he's saying it in. Possibly. North Carolina, no. North Carolina, come on and raise up. Take your shirt off. Spin it just like a helicopter. North Carolina. That's Speedy Pablo. Arizona, no. No, random. South Carolina, no. Montana, no. Great guess. Nevada, no. South Carolina, no either. Louisiana, no. Colorado, no. Great guess. Wow, no one's gotten this yet. Oklahoma, no. Illinois, no. Utah. Ding, 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 ding. Sherry, you got it with Utah. Utah is correct. Great job. Utah was correct. Sherry got it. All right. Nice job, Kevin. And everybody. Sherry, great job winning. Kevin started to catch on with the states. Great job. Great guesses, too. Great state guesses. All right. And welcome from Canada, my friend. Thank you for being here with us. Whereabouts in Canada are you, did you say? Kevin. Let's do another country. I'll keep it relatively easy. It's the first one that popped in my mind. I don't know how easy this one would be. Ooh, languages is a great one. Thank you for that suggestion. Languages. We've never done that before. That's a great suggestion. I'm not saying that, well, we could do that one later tonight. Just remind me. But I just wrote that down in my BTR. I just wrote that down on my categories list. That's a great one. That's a great suggestion. Thunder Bay, Ontario. Nice. That's so awesome sounding. Thunder Bay, Ontario. That sounds bad. Bleep. I haven't thought of a country yet, so hang on. I don't know who that is. All right, let me think. That one was going to be too hard that I first thought of, so I'm not going to do that one. Guess what country I'm thinking of? Go. Guess what country I'm thinking of? Go. Hi, little girl. Hi. Hi. You coming to see me? Hi. Portugal now. Hi. Hey, little pretty. Little pretty Nope, not Portugal. Japan, no. China, no. Ethiopia, no. Vietnam, no. Indonesia, no. Sweden, no. All great guesses, folks. Africa, no. Poland, no. India, no. Myanmar, no. That's a great guess. Germany, no. Japan, no. Yeah, it's the ongoing joke that Africa's the continent and people guess Africa all the time for country. Japan, no. Germany, no. China, no. USA, no. Spain, no. Philippines, no. Cape Verde, no. Chad, no. France, no. Qatar, no. Somalia, no. What's up, WW? All great guesses. Canada, no. Austria, no. New Zealand, no. Somalia, no. We have no leadership on this team. Australia, no. I don't know who that is, where that is. I don't know how to say that, Moan. Bihar, no. I already said that. Indonesia, no. Malaysia, no. Austria, no. Morocco, no. Morocco is getting closer to what this country is. It's getting a bit closer. Stop saying the same answer. Or you're going to get blocked. Brazil, no. You're getting real close now, Kevin. Algeria, no. Britain, no. Colombia. Kevin got it. Ding, 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 ding. Kevin got it. Colombia was correct. Great job, Kevin. All right. Excellent job so far, folks. Please, if you guys are digging the vibe of this live, please hit subscribe. Also, please double tap your screens to like this live stream. Gifts and super chats are welcomed here and greatly appreciated, so thank you all so much. Please double tap those screens to like this live stream. Share it with some friends. Thanks for the sub. All right. Next topic. Okay, let's do languages. Guess what language I'm thinking of? Go. Guess what language I'm thinking of? Go. This one might be a little tricky. English, no. Portuguese, no. Great guess. That's not a clue as to what this is, but that's an excellent guess. It's very unique. Portuguese is a really unique guess. You can't do that, Random. Random, you're gone. You're annoying. Latin, no. Swiss German, no. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Jamaican, no. I didn't know that's what that was called. Patois? Norwegian, no. Chinese, no. So, Chinese is not a language. What do the Chinese speak? Chinese is not actually a language. Sign language, that's an excellent, unique guess, no. Mandarin. Ding, 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 ding. Yes. Kevin got it, Mandarin. Kevin got it first. Great job, everybody. That was a really great suggestion for a category. I forget who that was. Was that BTR? BTR, thank you for that suggestion of a category. That's excellent. I really like that one. Cantonese is an excellent guess, too. Dang. All right. Please, if you're digging the vibe of this live, please hit subscribe, folks, and double tap those screens. Double tap those screens to like this live stream. Thank you. And hit that subscribe button. Ding. I'm glad you're having fun, Kevin. That's what it's all about, my friend. Thank you for being here and playing and hanging with us. All right. If any more suggestions for categories come up, please let me know in the chat. Our list is ever growing. History is just too vague of a category, or else I'd love to do it. We would just have to narrow that down a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's too, like, history is, it's so much. So it's like, we'd have to narrow it down to, like, I don't know, like time periods or something. I don't know all, like, I love history as a topic, as a category, I really do. But, like, I would know stuff about some ancient history, but I think more recent, like, history I know more about than anything. We can do, Moan, we can do a, yeah, we can do actors. Let's do actors first, and then we'll do, what is it? Rappers, but we're not going to do specific rappers. We're just going to do something around the music. Because not everyone knows rap. All right, I got to think of one first. Guess what actor I'm thinking of? Go. Guess what actor I am thinking of? Go. Hello, Lacrosse. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Brad Pitt? No. Will Ferrell? No. Kurt Russell? No. Guess what actor I'm thinking of, folks? Go. Quagmire? No. Jim Carrey? No. Guess what actor I'm thinking of? Take care, BTR. Thank you for joining. Tom Cruise? No. Glenn Quagmire? No. J-Lo? No. J-Lo. It's not, it's a male. This is a male actor. Tom Hanks? No. There's Daniel. Vin Diesel? No. Johnny Sins? No. No. I don't even know who that is. Denzel Washington? No. Johnny Knoxville? No. The Rock? No. Nope. Not 50 Cent. Great guess, though. 50. I love 50 Cent. He's the man. All great guesses. Ice Cube? No. Dwayne Johnson? No. This is a male actor. He is a huge celebrity, for sure. A huge name in the acting movie. Peter Griffin? No. Come on. Wesley Snipes? No. That's an excellent guess, though. Bruce Willis? No. Jason Bateman? No. And welcome, Jason. Jean-Claude Van Damme? No. Arnold Schwarzenegger? No. Those guys are too old for who this is. Those guys are older. Stallone? No. Yeah, you're still guessing in the way this person's not that old. Nope, not Tommy. I don't know the names that you're saying, Moon. Amari, no. You're just saying names, Moon. All right. No. Oh, Shaka Khan. No. The guy that plays Apollo? I don't know. In like Apollo 13 or Apollo who? Hello, Wasp. Welcome. No, it's not. Guess what actor I am thinking of? This is a real easy one, guys. No, it's no one from any of the Rocky movies. Moon's gone. He does everything. He's like everywhere. He's multi-talented, that's for sure. He's been voted sexiest man alive, I believe. Not that you would know that, but I know that that's one thing he got, maybe even twice. And he's like, chicks go wild when he's around, like absolutely freaking wild. That's the kind of actor this guy is, like, and how well put together he is. Nope, not Brad Pitt. You're talking style, everything. Come on, Sherry. Oh, Sherry doesn't really know actors. That's right. George Clooney, no. That's an excellent guess. He would be too old as well, in the older category. Not much younger, but definitely younger. Keanu Reeves, no, that's an excellent guess. Matthew McConaughey is an excellent guess. No. Hugh Jackman's an excellent guess. No. He's from Canada. That's a huge clue. He is Canadian. Cooper? No. Ryan Gosling is correct. Ding, 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 ding. Legacy got it. Ryan Gosling is correct. Legacy got it. Great job, everybody. All right. Right guy. All right. You don't know Ryan Gosling? You definitely like to look at him, Sherry, that's for sure. You might want to look him up. If I know you, you'll definitely want to look Ryan Gosling up as soon as possible. All right. I got to give it to the guy. He's a good-looking dude. I mean, very well put together. Dresses to the nine all the time. Like, that guy is a well put together dude. Chicks love him too. Dreamy. I don't know if I'd go there, but I can see how chicks would think he is dreamy. He's been married. He's been married to Eva Mendes for a long time now. They have kids together and everything. They've been married since, I wonder if they met on the set of something in the Pines, A Place Beyond the Pines. Eva Mendes. She was a good actress too, and she's very attractive. As a biker man? All right. Guess what music artist I'm thinking of. Guess what female music artist I'm thinking of. Go. Beyonce, no. Billie Eilish, no. Adele, no. That's my girl. Adele. Hello. Rihanna, no. That's a great guess. Love her too. Sexy. Nicki Minaj, no. That's a great guess. Cardi B, no. Lady Gaga, no. Great guess. Megan Stallion, no. I don't know who that is. Hey, what's up, Glum? Welcome back. Madonna, no. Cyndi Lauper, no. A diva type. Yeah, Celine Dion is correct. Celine Dion is correct. Kevin got it. And Kevin, when I picked her, I was like, oh man, crap. Because after the fact, I was like, oh, she's Canadian too. I shouldn't have done that again. And then I was too late. Lizzo. Yup, Canadian. All right. We gotta get past the Canadian thing though. It's like, what is the best sport ever? And it's played on ice. It is my favorite. Hockey is my favorite sport by a long shot. I freaking love curling. Duh, curling's cool too. I wish I learned curling. I could still go for that. All right. Rugby and powerlifting are peak. Yeah. Hockey, of course. Love me some hockey. Love me playing some puck. Wrestling is the purest sport known to man. Boom, 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 boom. WWE superstars. Yeah, there wouldn't be a lot of people that would know that. That would be, I would know. Exactly, Sherry, well said. That's why that person was gone instantly with that comment. Hey, what's up, Sadra? Welcome back. All right. Scotty, what's up? Animals we already did that one. I got a topic. I'm just trying to think of something in it. Give me a sec, guys. I do this one a lot. I think of something that's hard. I did that one before. Guess what candy I'm thinking of? Go. Guess what candy I'm thinking of? Go. This is a chocolate candy. Guess what chocolate candy I'm thinking of? Go. Yeah, I know, Legacy. My apologies. Mars bar, no. Milky Way, no. Snickers, no. Oh, Henry, no. Snickers, no. Power Animals, what's up? Power Animals is in the house, folks. What's going on, dude? Thanks for joining. I don't know what that is, but that's not it, Kevin. I don't know what that is. Zero, no. Crunch, no. Did you mean a Klondike bar? Yo, Power Animals. You're right. Reese's is correct. I thought no one was even going to go there. I'm like, unless Power Animals comes into this one, and I bet you he's going to spell it Recees. That recess is correct. Yeah, you guys were getting there with Hershey. Reese's is my favorite candy. I didn't know what that was. Power Animals got that. Great job. What's up, Power Animals? Thank you for the sub, Savage. If you guys are digging the vibe of this live, please hit subscribe, of course. Also, if you can double tap your screen to like this live stream, it's greatly appreciated. Thank you, Milo. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here. Exactly. I was trying to throw some people off that one, but you didn't fall for it, man. You weren't having that tonight. Foods that end in hamburger. Go. Oh, man. Yeah, let's do that one again. Guess what animal I am thinking of? Go. Guess what animal I am thinking of? Go. Same old stuff, different day, dude. Elephant, no. Sherry says, be right back. All right, Sherry, good to you, girl. Lion, no. Giraffe, no. Cheetah, no. A frog, I think you meant no. A dog, no. Oh, you didn't mean frog, you meant dog. Dog and frog, no. All great guesses, folks. Guess what animal I'm thinking of? Gator, no. Jaguar, no. Sam Squatch, no. Hippo, no. Lizards, no. This is not a reptile, I will give you that clue. An anaconda, no. As you guessed. Eagles, no. It's not a bird either. It's not a bird and it's not a reptile. Two big clues. That narrows some things down. A rhino, no. Eagle, no. A deer, no. A moose, no. A bear, no. Beaver, I knew you were gonna get there. I knew you were gonna get there, Kevin. I felt it with the deer and moose guess. And I was about to say, that's close, but I didn't know if you'd get that clue. I knew you were gonna get there and you nailed it. Beaver is correct. Kevin gets that one. Great job. Excellent. Hey, what's up? And antelope's a great guess too, dude. That beaver's not Canadian. Beavers are all over the United States and Canada. Damn it. It's so crazy. Like, their whole purpose in life, beavers' whole purpose in life is to build dams. Southern dude, what's up? They just build dams. And it's like, why? Like, we know why they do it, but it's like, they do it everywhere. And they're all over the place. They're all over the forests and they're everywhere. And they can create like wetlands. Like they could change the whole ecosystem of that whole area that they go into and nest in. They block everything up. They don't want to hear any water flowing within the whole vicinity. And that's their whole purpose in life. They're listening for it. They're like, if we hear anything different, we have to go repair the dam. By any stretch of the imagination, everybody in here, does everyone understand that if that thing starts to fail, we all gotta go. And that is our whole purpose in life. So a lot of the times, you know, when they build their dens, they build their dens where they're like, they need some depth to it. So they're always building it up more and more towards their big dens, because most of them are like, the way that they build them, they have to have some air in there too, in the den. So they go underneath the water and then they go up into their dens and they have air in there. It's remarkable. They're remarkable animals. They're both land animals and they're in the water. Yeah, entrance is always from the bottom, but they have air pockets up into the den so that they can breathe, because they can't be underwater for that long. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate those kind words. The engineers of animals. Yeah, for sure. All right. Beaver's correct. I know a lot of these wildfires would be way worse without beavers around. That's for sure. Because I know in the U.S. they started killing the beavers off, and now they launched them. Now they launched them into these areas. They launch them from planes. Those poor things. They're probably petrified. They're like, they got their helmets on. They're like, we gotta go. We gotta go into the wild and make our dams. Because that's why they're letting them loose in the areas. But they launch them out of planes. That is such a hilarious sight. Because they're so high up, and then they come down. They float down gently with their parachutes on, and the thing's self-opening stuff, and they're probably like, what just happened? Well, that was a shock to the system. So they just threw me out, and I was just up in the air. I've never been up there before. That's such a hilarious thing to think about. That could be a whole comedy skit on its own. They really launch beavers out of planes. Isn't that like animal cruelty? That's horrible, man. Because so much can go wrong and they don't know what to do if it does. They don't know how to like hit the switch. You know? If it goes sour for them, that's not good. There's no plan B. All right, let's do this. Let's do it's gonna be a U.S. city, but it'll be a populated U.S. city. I got one. Guess what U.S. city I'm thinking of? Go. Yeah, they put parachutes on the beavers, dude. I'm dead serious. I'm 0% kidding. They really do this. And they do it in the U.S. and in Canada. New York, no. Austin, no. Artsy Fartsy's in the house. What's up, dude? Austin was close. Detroit, no. Chicago, no. L.A., no. Miami, no. Austin was close. Albuquerque, no. Miami, no. Maybe I am bread chaser. Hola, kind sir. What's up, dude? Indianapolis, no. Dallas, no. Close. Memphis, no. All excellent guesses, folks. San Antonio, no. Them San Antonio, them big girls from San Antonio, man. Arkansas, no. San Antonio wasn't it. Dallas was not it. Austin was not it. Phoenix, no. Not Michigan. Not Phoenix. Fort Worth, no. Galveston, no. The biggest city in... You guys still didn't get it. Florida, no, that's a state. Houston, we have a problem. Ding, 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 ding. Power Animals got it. And great way to say it. Houston, we have a problem. Great way to guess it too, dude. Good form, Power Animals. That's why we pay you the big bucks, dude. All right. Houston, we have a problem. Immaculate form, yes. Daniel, I thought you were going to get there first. I was like, Artsy was there. Artsy was all around it. I'm still waiting for my check. Check, please. Good night, Kevin. Thank you for joining, and come back and see you soon, all right? All right. you guys have any more suggestions for categories that we can use for this game, I'm all ears. I have a list going. So if you guys want to suggest any, now's the time to do that, please. Maybe we can try it out for the first time if we don't have it listed. I'll let Artsy get caught up with everybody because it's the first time Artsy's been on when there's other people here. What's up, Art? Thanks for joining, dude. Sherry. We missed you, man. I was thinking about you the other day, before you joined the other day. I was going to message you on Facebook. See how you were doing. Yeah, I'm glad too. All right. All right, let's do... I'm gonna make this one real hard. I gotta think of a really good one. I'll tell you guys in a sec here. I'm gonna make this one hard. Oh yeah. All right. I got one. Guess what U.S. city I'm thinking of? Go. Guess what U.S. city I'm thinking of? Go. This one's hard. On the more difficult side. How did you do that? Guess Miami, Florida? No. I never heard of that city. No, Sherry. I don't even know how to say that. Pure? I never even heard of that city. Yeah, another one bites the dust. Guess what U.S. city I'm thinking of? Go. Guess what U.S. city I'm thinking of? Hey, what's up? G6H. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Please, if you guys are digging the vibe of this live, please hit subscribe. Also, please double tap those screens to like this live stream. It's all greatly appreciated. Super chats are welcomed here and very much appreciated, along with gifts. Thank you guys all so much. Digging the vibe of this live, please hit freaking subscribe. San Diego, no. Milwaukee, no. Excellent guess. I actually almost did Milwaukee. Just now. Anaheim, no. It is a major city. It is a major U.S. city, but it's just on the more difficult side of guessing one, I think. Nope, not Chicago. Yo, what's up, sports jazz fan? You live in Anaheim. Dang, we got some stuff to talk about Anaheim, brother. Welcome, sports jazz fan. Thanks for joining. Nashville, no. Excellent guess, Sherry. Excellent guess. Yeah, Jazz, we got some stuff to talk about after this round. But guess what U.S. city I'm thinking of, folks? We gotta get this one, and then we'll take a breather, and then I got some stuff I gotta chat about with you. You got a sec. You going to Anaheim? What for? You going to Disneyland? Moon Squirrel in the house. What's up, Moon Squirrel? Sherry. Thank you for joining, Moon Squirrel. Guess what U.S. city I'm thinking of? Go. All hands on deck. Cleveland, no. Excellent guess. Cleveland is an excellent guess. San Antonio, no. Those big old women in San Antonio, boy. Big old women in San Antonio. Who am I? Ishtabula. No, I've never even heard of these cities, Sherry. Are you making stuff up? Yeah, what's up, Clash? Dallas, no. Houston, no. You would have been right if you were in 4 rounds ago. Houston was what I guessed. What I did. Portland, no. Oh, is it, Sherry? Is it? Then no. Nice. Holy Toledo now. Or what you can guess too, Sherry. Holy Toledo. Hey, what's up? Ab. Dayton now. Guess what U.S. city I'm thinking of? Go. It is in Ohio. Sherry's correct. This U.S. city is in Ohio. Atlanta now. Akron now. Akron now. Sherry, that's not a city. Akron though. Bowling Green. Come on, guys. It's in Ohio. How are you guys not getting this? Cincinnati, no. That's a great guess. All right, what are your 3 cities in Ohio? Cleveland, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio. And I've never even heard of Dayton. Never heard of it. This Christopher Columbus. Ding, 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 ding. Columbus is correct. Power Animals got it. No, Columbus, dude. You forgot all about Columbus. Columbus is a pretty decent sized city. And they got their own professional ice hockey team, the Columbus Blue Jackets. I think Columbus is Ohio's capital city as well. I think. All right. Oh yeah, Sports Jazz fan. Yeah, Columbus. That's what I was like. You spelled that wrong. Columbia. I was like, it's not Columbia, it's Columbus. Christopher Columbus is just a movie character. Oh my god, dude. Think about I think about that, like the people that like first came over to the United States, like the white man, you know, from like other lands, like came to the United States and like literally just like they just took it over. It's like, come on, man, that's kind of bad. It's a bad thing to do. Yeah, but my boyfriend is. You wrote a report about that? Yeah, I thought you were just making that up, Sherry. Like, what is that? It's hilarious that you know that city and not Columbus. Dayton, Ohio is a pretty big city, but no, I know. I believe you that that's real. I'll have to check that out. Not like actually go there. I mean, I'll look at pictures. So I really don't want to go to a garden. Actually, we have a garden around here that's really popular. It's like the grounds are huge. And they really, I should take you guys live stream there next for Christmas time. It's beautiful there, in the during Christmas. The lights and everything. If I can go live in that park while I'm on the tour and show you guys it, it's beautiful. I heard, and I got to see some of it when I actually turned into there one time when I was doing grub hunting. Knock himself stiff. That's hilarious, Daniel. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. I was a Sports Jazz fan, so there was someone in here that's a Phoenix Suns fan. They subscribed earlier today, earlier on this live stream, I believe it was, or the live stream before this one. All right, Sherry, do thing, girl. All right. I think that's it for now for this game. Great rounds, folks. Yeah, so Sports Jazz fan. So, I don't know if you saw, but the Philadelphia Flyers put up a huge offer sheet to Leo Carlson, center for Anaheim Ducks, and it made him Leo Carlson from the Anaheim Ducks. It made him the highest paid NHL hockey player now. He's only 21 years old, and he got 5 years for $90 million. He's only 21 years old. That's funny. Yeah, but hockey's like the lowest paid. I do. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly with that, Artsy. People in the military should be making way more money than they do for what they have to do, especially in this country. Especially in this country. Yeah, they give a lot. A lot. For what military people have, soldiers have to go through in their lives. And it's like they're doing all of that, you know, for a paycheck and for their country. So it would be nice if the paycheck was, you know, it's pretty substantial because they deserve it. If anyone deserves it, it's them. So Philly sent that offer sheet, that huge contract, to Leo Carlson, and then Anaheim had to match that contract. So now that contract's with the Anaheim Ducks because they matched it, of course, because he's that good. And they really screwed Anaheim because now they don't really have a lot of cap space left, and the Flyers have over 29 million. They have the most caps. The Flyers have the most cap space right now in the whole NHL. I'm hungry. I don't think it should be a bash on the athletes because it's not their fault that they're paid more than military. You know what I mean? But that's just how it is. I don't agree with it, but it's how it is, and it's how it's always going to be. You know what I mean? There's nothing any group or us can do about it. They're never going to be. They're never going to be equally paid for what they do, in my opinion, because I think they give so much. So I don't think you can really put a price tag on that. But that's just my belief. Enchilada. Do you like the whole enchilada? Well, no. I mean, I think the Flyers were trying to screw the Anaheim Ducks over, big time. And it's so crazy that you said that you were from Anaheim. Now I didn't even know that. And I was like, oh man, I wanted to tell you about that contract thing. That makes Leo Carlson and I actually missed. So I missed that whole thing with that Leo Carlson could be a possibility for the Flyers. The Flyers desperately need a number one center, and they need him young. Leo Carlson fits the whole everything. So much so the Flyers needed someone like that they were willing to offer him at 21 years old a 5-year contract for $90 million. That because they had the salary cap space. They had plenty of it. They have so much salary cap space. They need to get a star. Flyers need a star, something, not star, but somewhat of a star type. They just need to pick the right one, and I think they're just being really patient. That was the first one they had to go for. You know what I mean? First and foremost. So that's what they did. And they didn't get him. I think the Flyers knew that they weren't going to get him, that the Anaheim Ducks would match that offer, even though it was real higher than anyone ever paid in the NHL. That's how high the Flyers went for him. So now, Flyers, it's known that they have the most salary cap space, and it's it's known that they're looking for a star first line center, if possible, and they're shopping that big time. You know what I'm saying? And the whole NHL now is put on blast and on notice for that. They all are aware, all the managers in the NHL are very well aware that the Philadelphia Flyers are looking for a number one center by putting that type of contract forward as a straight up offer sheet for the Flyers. I agree, Sports Jazz fan. I agree. But the thing is they have so much. The Flyers have so much salary cap space, so they have to do. They don't have to do two signings, but Zegras, who's a center, he's not a first line center, but he's a second, third line center. He needs to get a contract offered because he's a free agent, and he hasn't been signed yet for the Flyers. And Drysdale, the defenseman, also is up as a free agent and needs to be signed. So I'm just very curious to see what the Flyers are going to do with that. Because I guess that they're going to probably lock in, since they had the salary cap space, they're going to lock in both those guys. They're going to lock in both those guys. They're going to lock in Drysdale and Zegras, sign them both to a, I wouldn't say hefty contract, but more than it was before for them. So that's going to take up quite a bit of salary cap space. Just if they sign those, if they decided to sign both of those guys, that's going to take up quite a bit of that. So they still will have salary cap space. So they can either go for a center, first line center, or if the opportunity presents itself, or they can go for like a defenseman, but like not just any defenseman. I'm talking like an offensive defenseman, which are like, I think, the hardest, most difficult players to find in hockey, let alone a goaltender. The Flyers have been really super busy. If you miss it, then paint. And go for it, bro. Hello, Alan? No, he knows Egyptian music, sorry. yeah, I'm excited for you, Sports Jazz fan. Hopefully your team can do it. Do something. You know what I mean? College football? No, I never got into that, but you do you. You can. Thank you for the sparkles, Moon Squirrel. Yeah. Yeah, you can feel the whole thing vibrating when you're playing it. This is not an easy, and handpan's not an easy instrument to start to play. It's not. It's difficult. When you first get a handpan, you gotta figure out how to play it. And it's hard at first. It took me like a month at least, one whole month just to learn how to play the thing. Just like how to get the sounds to ring out. That ain't it. Can't see. That ain't it. Nope. I had to keep practicing this. Hey, what's up, girl? Double tap the screen, yes. Thank you, folks. RC, thank you for the star, and Moon Scroll, thank you so much for all what you sent, the sparkles and everything. Thank you so much. Yeah. Where do I go from there? Oh, that's what it is. Dylan, welcome. I'm glad you enjoy it, Scope. Thank you for being here. If you guys are digging the vibe of this live, please hit subscribe, of course. Also, please double tap those screens to like this live stream. Gifts and super chats are very much welcome and appreciate it. Our master and overlord. That is so freaking funny. He's our master. Master. That was funny. I come in peace. I don't know what that means, Lord, but welcome. Explain that way too hard. Zen word is awesome. I have Zen word. I used to have Zenlord. I think I beat like a lot of it. Hey, what's up, Wasp? English only, my friend. Oh, it's a video game. What did RC say before? The game that I was playing, Words of Wonders, is what it was called. RT, Words of Wonders. That's a fun game. I like that game. You got it, dude. Alright, I'm gonna record like a short thing. Alright, so hang on. Of course, the air conditioner has to kick on. Whatever. I'm gonna go for it anyway, then we can do another take when the air shut off. No, Colorado hasn't done much at all. Colorado did get rid of 3 guys, 3 known offensive guys. The biggest one was Nichushkin, Valery Nichushkin. He's gone from the Avalanche, which was he's been with the Avs for a long time. Colton's gone now, which is a huge loss, and Drury's gone. Yeah, go Avs, baby. Thank you for all the likes, folks. Please double tap those screens to like this live stream and or click on that thumbs up button. Ding! It's all greatly appreciated. Digging the vibe of this live, please hit subscribe. Thank you. But other than that, the Avs have been quiet. I mean, they signed, oh my God, from Schwartz, who's a goal scorer. I think they got rid of Nichushkin, and they got Schwartz instead. And I think Schwartz is going to produce a lot more offensively than Nichushkin was going to. Nichushkin was really falling off. It was definitely time for Nichushkin to go. But he was really good for the Avs. Oh, dude, the core is very much still intact in Colorado. They're both their goalies. They're not going to move them. Either, Blackwood and, I almost said Winwood, and Wedgwood. They're a great tandem for goaltenders. I think the best tandem in the NHL, but that's just my personal opinion. There's been some huge trades in the NHL. Like Sergei Bobrovsky, the goaltender that won the championship twice for Florida Panthers, got traded to the Montreal Maple Leafs. Oh my God, the Montreal Maple Leafs. Toronto Maple Leafs, sorry. But yeah, the core is very much still intact in Colorado. Oh, dude, you remember that? Yeah. I know, man. That's a great point. I didn't even think. Yeah, he's got to go too, I think. Oh my God, what's Nazem Kadri? But I think I don't know if they did a 1-year deal with him or what, but I don't know what they're going to do with him. I thought they only signed him for a 1-year contract because he's getting older. They gave up a lot. Avalanche gave up way too much for him. And he didn't even produce. He didn't even produce enough. He produced some. He got their power play going a little bit, but nothing to what it was supposed to be. He is a much older player now. He's definitely not the same player that he was when he played for the Avalanche back in 2022 when they won the whole Stanley Cup. He's not even close to the player anymore. Not even close. He had gone to Calgary in the meantime and was still producing in Calgary somewhat. Parker Kelly. Who's Parker Kelly? Why do I know that name? It's not Montreal, it's Toronto that got the goaltender. It's the Toronto Maple Leafs, not Montreal. I said Montreal by accident. Yeah, I don't know. And the Maple Leafs also, they got rid of Mitch Marner, which I totally disagreed with. I totally disagreed with that move, and it backfired on them tremendously. And it's continued. Mitch Marner was not the person to get rid of on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto didn't even make the playoffs last year. They're incredibly disappointing. Thanks. Toronto was incredibly disappointing last year. They didn't even make the playoffs, and they made the playoffs like before that, like tons of times. All right, right back. I know. So they won the lottery, which was huge. They won the lottery. They needed that bad. It couldn't have come at a better time because they just got rid of Mitch Marner, who's a freaking gigantic star still. Mitch Marner almost just won himself his first Stanley Cup final. He was 2 games away from winning the championship. And it's because of what he still is actively producing a whole lot of points for Vegas now. I mean, he skyrocketed. He looked great this past season. He did. I hate the Vegas Golden Knights. You guys know that. I hate him. Can't stand that team. But I had nothing against Mitch Marner. He is a straight up awesome hockey player. And he helps on both ends of the ice a lot. And he's a locker room guy too. And I think a lot of that pressure's off of him now going to Vegas because it's Eichel is this big star, and Eichel's the captain, I believe, and they have some big names. Mark Stone. I'm sorry, Mark Stone's their captain. He's been their captain for a while, so even having an A on the Vegas Golden Knights is he's not going to need to have an A, which is what he was in Toronto, and the pressure was off. That A was off the jersey. You know, he didn't have to be an alternate captain at all. He can just play the game and not have so much pressure because there's a lot of pressure in Toronto on their players, especially. Their fans put a lot of pressure on them, and I think that's ultimately why. I think it's the fan base that's really screwing that team up in some sense. I know that might sound nuts, but like they're getting in their players' heads. You know, like Austin Matthews is a great hockey player, but now everything's in his head. He's a great hockey player, but he needed someone like Mitch Marner, and they didn't understand that. That's like hockey 101 if you're up in management and stuff like that. You need to know that type of stuff. You need to know and be able to tell your management team, dude, no, that person is both a two-way great hockey player. They play offense great. They rack points up, and they go down and play defensively great. And they've been doing this for after season for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and they didn't see that, and they got rid of him. It was stupid. It might have been the best move for Mitch Marner. Awful move for Toronto. Toronto just really lucked out that they got in the lot. They picked first for the lottery, for the draft, and they got someone like McKenna. But we'll have to see how. Good night, Sherry. Take care, Sherry. We'll have to see how McKenna looks. It's brand new. He just got drafted. First round draft pick. My guess is with Toronto, the way that Toronto is, this is a perfect example. That player that they just picked, McKenna, Gavin McKenna, needs time to develop as a player. He just got drafted into the NHL. He's brand new. And Toronto Maple Leafs are going to throw him up on the very first line and put so much pressure on him from the very start to be the best all the time. And they're going to probably give him an A early, too. And Leafs will trade McKenna away, probably. If he turns out good, yeah, we'll trade him away like Mitch Marner. That Mitch Marner move was so dumb. That was so dumb. I think you can build a franchise team, hockey team, around a player like Mitch Marner. And they started to build it around Austin Matthews. And I think that's a mistake because he's not the leader that they thought he was going to be. He's just not. He's not the player either. I'm sure he's hypnotizing. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Yes, Canada is a real place, RT. Nice. That's very kind of you, boy. ACC, I'm glad that you find it hypnotic. Please double tap those screens to like this live stream, folks. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you. And if you're digging the vibe of this live, please hit subscribe. Thank you for the likes. We're at 25 likes, folks. That's awesome. That's excellent. Let's take things down a little notch. There we go. Daniel, that's epic and hilarious. No, McKenna's going to stay on the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs aren't going to get rid of McKenna. Why would they get rid of McKenna? They would never do that. They just got him. They just drafted him, number 1. They had Justin Bieber pick him. They ain't trading him. Even though Bieber got booed by his own Toronto natives. I think the draft was in Toronto. I mean, they booed the living crap out of him. I think the NHL draft was just in Toronto. I think that's where it normally is. I have no idea how long his contract is. I would assume that he didn't get a. He just got drafted, so it's not a big contract yet. Guys, I think he's 18 years old or 19 years old, maybe 20 tops. Let me look him up. Yeah, he's 18 years old. He's 18 years old. That's so. Think about how young that is, guys. Three seasons. Body, okay. Yeah, the Maple Leafs are hoping that McKenna's going to be a huge star, and he's only 18 years old, man. Just like the guy Leo Carlson, 21 years old. He just became legal age to drink alcohol, and he's already got that huge 5-year, $90 million contract. That's insane. That is insane. Nobody wants to play what in Toronto? That's not true. I wonder if Toronto's going to end up getting rid of Riley, Morgan Riley. I get it, Artsy. Amen to that, brother. I know. It's like, why do we pay like these athletes and stuff so much freaking money? Riley got traded. Are you serious? Are you serious? Riley got traded? Neither, Wasp. Oh crap, I gotta look that up. You lie. Riley is. You lie. Riley is still on the. He did not get traded. It's rumored that he's going to get traded. But I think it's interesting that that Toronto is saying that they may be interested in trading Riley. He's not been traded yet. Riley's willing to move to Western Conference teams, it seems like. They couldn't deal Riley out yet? No, he's not. He's still on the Toronto Maple Leafs, very much still active as a Toronto Maple Leaf. Definitely not traded. I think he's going to be traded too. And I think the Philadelphia Flyers might want him. And I think if the Flyers could afford that, I think that'd be a great move for the Flyers, ultimately. That guy is such a Leaf. I know Riley, I mean, he wouldn't be the answer to their offensive problem, but he would really be able to help out on their power play movement of the puck. I know he's not super great at that anymore, but he could still do it. They just need to see how to do it. They need someone that can set up, be a leader And Morgan Riley definitely could do that. He could fit into that role. He's only 34. He's not super old yet. He's still got some gas in the tanks. He doesn't seem that injury prone, knock on wood, yet. He's had a couple issues, but nothing too bad. Thank you, Term. Welcome. Okay, such a leaf. Yeah, he's the Maple Leafs' longest player on the team now. 61 days until football, but who's counting? Hey, what's up, Aiden? I know. I wonder what Canadian team will end their Stanley Cup drought as well. I thought it'd be Edmonton Oilers for sure. I mean, I still can't believe they just haven't been able to win it yet, and they got eliminated the first round of the playoffs last season, so that was not good for the Oilers. That was really not good. That is going definitely down. And they were up in a high. People don't. I mean, they weren't giving the Oilers enough credit. I don't think. And McDavid and Drysdale, they all play super hard hockey and great hockey. They're all amazing players, and they're gonna win a championship soon. They will. Maybe not on the Oilers, but they will win one. Bye, Felicia. Thank you for the stars, Daniel. I really appreciate it, my friend. No, I don't live stream every day. Matt Sundin, I know that Matt Sundin is their manager, I believe. He was a great player. Matt Sundin. Thank you for the floating heart, Daniel. Really appreciate it, buddy. We can do a little bit of this. What do we got here? 100%. Thank you for the chili. Thank you for the floating heart, Daniel. You the man, brother. That's right. We just had the rest of this one. Yeah, I think you will eventually, Sundin. Just need some time. What could this word be, guys? It's a 5-letter word left. The last letter's T. Crypt is an extra word. It wasn't that. I thought for sure I had it. Thought it was erect. Thought for sure I got it on that one. That was an extra word, though. Dang it. Expect. Nope, already got that. Accept, we already did. Expert. Oh my God. Exert. 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 Thank you, Daniel, for the 100. Really appreciate that, my friend. Thank you for the sparkles, Daniel. RC, thank you for the sparkles. Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you guys so much. All right. Next round. Here we go. I'm going to do some too. Leafs have had plenty of chances to win. I agree. Joseph, hello. Yeah, I did go fast. Siemens a great one. I thought that was going to be it. I just didn't. Up C. That was an extra word. Artsy. Nope. Oh, names. A name. So go ahead and double tap your screen to like this live stream and or click on the thumbs up button. Ding! Thank you guys. If you're digging the vibe of this live, please hit subscribe. It's all greatly appreciated. Thank you. Catalog. Excellent, dude. Catalog is an excellent one. Oh, goat. Taco. Nice, dude. Got goat. Oh, goal. Did I get that one? Goal. That was an extra word.
Lot. Yep. I got coal. Cola, good one. Needed that one. Got. Nice one. Just got the one more. Cat, already got that one. I got. Act. Got it. Oat. Ding, 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 ding. 4 with the W. Great job, 4. 4 in the house.
Nailed it with oat.
Up on 4. Alright. I said we were only going to do one more, but let's do another one. Now that 4's here. Ha. Ha. There's no arc. Air. Aid. Rail. Yep. Rid. Rad. Car. Radical. Got aid. Yep. Got air. Got aid. Got rail. That looks cool, doesn't it? Ha. Acid. Liar. Great job, Joseph. Oops. Sob. Bones. Bone. Ben. Got nose. Snob. Got it. Yep. Let's hit our 25. Extra words. Read. Gear. D. Read. Red. Die. Rye. Real. Yeah, that was an extra word. Rely. I. Ah, 4 just got I. I'd was an extra word. Elder. Liar. Eel. Dry. That was on there. Yelled. Yeah. Yell. Yeller. Elderly. Elderly. Boom. More. I know I keep saying one more, but this is the one that it might kick us out of this live stream. Just let you guys know that's what happened because I'm doing both on my phone. Craft. Air. Car. Ark. Cat. Rat. Fart. That was an extra word. Fit. Fat. Raft. Traffic. Tariff. Really good one. Fact. Fit. Got it. Fur. Cart. Fair. Riff. Far was an extra word. Frit. Nope. Frit was an extra word. They're great at getting those extra words, Artsy. And they just build up. They're huge to get, I think. Each time you get 25 extra words, it goes down to that bottom left corner, and then once it fills all the way up to green, that's when you hit it, and then it gives you 25 more gems. So we're looking for that one on the top left. It's a 4-letter word. Second to last letter is F. Rift. It's Rift. Oh, wait, there's another one then. Oh, I couldn't even see that one. There's still another one. This bar's in the way. I can't even see what that is. Oh, frat, probably. Yeah. I didn't even see that little guy. All right, this will be the last round. True dat, Artie. All right. Hang on. Let's do our spinning. It could go like a little faster. Oh, that was close to 100. Stuffed. Yeah, man. Let me go with stuff. Set. Used. Use. Yep. Got those. And then fed. Boom. All right, folks. That's going to do it for tonight's live stream. Thank you all for joining.
Thank you all so much for joining. If you didn't do so already, please subscribe to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. Please double tap those screens and or just click on that thumbs up button. And I'm going to leave you guys with what I always leave you with. That's, of course, be kind to others, but most of all, be kind to yourselves. It's no